Last night, Rico Verhoeven versus Oleksandr Usyk just took place, and we have an update. Rico Verhoeven will look to appeal. Today, we're going to be talking about the appeal, the scorecards. MMA Guru dropped a hot take that many people are not going to like. We're going to look at Rico's official post and what he posted about it. And lastly, we're going to look at the UFC Fight Night in China. So honestly, let's get into it. So, just in, Rico Verhoeven has suggested he might appeal his stoppage against Oleksandr Usyk. Man, last night, that fight was a banger, I will say. Rico Verhoeven looked phenomenal. Man, he looked like he belonged. And Usyk, he didn't look like on his game. He was getting worked. Last few rounds, like rounds, like 8, 9, 10, he started to get like that little fire back, but even then, I think he was still down in the scorecards. He was looking to lose that fight, but this is the ending that many people are talking about. Very, very debatable right now. Here, look at this. See, round 11, there's about 25 seconds. Drops him. Now, no, right there. So if we go back, if he hit him with the clean uppercut, and when he hit him with that clean uppercut, he did drop him. I will say, see, I thought he was out for a second, but he gets back up. There's about 18 seconds still left on the clock. He's starting to gain his composure. If you guys don't know Rico Verhoeven, he's a world-class kickboxer. He's used to this type of pressure. He's multiple championship. He's done this many of times. I mean, look at this. I will say this was a little bit debatable. I mean, given the time to put the mouthpiece back in, quite a debatable call. I mean, if we look here, see, look at that, back in the mouthpiece. The clapper just went off, by the way, if we go back and listen to that. Where was that? Yeah, right there. There's the clapper. So there's around 10 seconds left. Last 10 seconds. Usyk's starting to land. Usyk's landing. He's still on his feet. He's defending. Big lefty 8. Mr. Right. Landed on the glove when he threw that left. Landed on the glove when he landed that right. Did land that left right there. Landed the blocked. Literally blocked. And the ref steps in to stop it. This is a world championship fight. The ref, I don't know if it was a low IQ move by the ref. I don't know if he's like never judged a world title fight, but that was a terrible stoppage. He stopped it. He's looking at him, telling him, "No, ref, like let me keep going. I'm good. Look, he's telling him I'm good. Like, what are you doing? And then he looks at his cornerman, doesn't know what to do. And yeah, that's pretty much how that fight ended. If you go look at Rico's comment for this, it suggests that he will appeal to Usyk, seeing it was stopped after the bell. Now watch. Go back. Right there, see? The bell rang right there. And Usyk still threw a punch, and the ref just stopped it for no reason. That was not stopped. Literally, the bell went off. He should have just went to his corner. Unbelievable, terrible stoppage. Rico Verhoeven said, they stopped the fight after the bell. I think we might just go and appeal it because this doesn't make any sense. When the referee came in, I wasn't dazzled or whatever. I was looking at the referee like, why are you stopping? We're almost there. As we just seen, he was looking at the ref, telling him, I'm good, let's keep going. Even though the bell rang right before the ending, which is some bullshit. And he says, it didn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it didn't make any sense to any of us who were watching. And then he said that's something he should be aware of. Of course, mistakes can be made, but when the referee should admit his mistake. Oh, wait. But the referee should admit his mistake. My apologies. Look back at it and say it's either a no contest or we go to the scorecards. And if we go to the scorecards, he was ahead. I will say, if we do actually look at the official scorecards, even though I've had it, I had it up, he was probably like 7-3. Could have said 8-2. People are saying 6-5. People are just giving outrageous takes on the internet. But if we go look at the official scorecards, right there, if we look at the judges' scorecards, they have it 95-95, 96-94, and then we have another 95-95. It honestly seems like this. I'm not, I have no inside information. I know nobody in the boxing world, but it seems like this was like pre-written beforehand. It really seems like they're protecting their golden goose, because that's some bullshit. Rico was really, if you go back and rewatch that fight, Rico was putting the hands on Usyk. Usyk looked like he had no answer. He could not move with Rico. Rico would do this thing though, I will admit, where he kept clinching. I didn't like that because he would land a 4-piece that pop 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 pop, and then he would go into a clinch, kind of like a kickboxing clinch. It was a very weird thing to see. But MMA Guru had to say something about it. He says, McGregor faces Mayweather, wins rounds, last 10 rounds standing TKO. Ngannou faces Fury, arguably wins, scores only knockdown. Verhoeven faces Usyk, clearly wins most round, dropped around 11, BS stoppage. If you boxers stepped into their world, you'd be finished in 2 minutes. My boy, I agree with that. Listen, MMA Guru, he's a very debatable guy. I will keep it honest. Very debatable. Love him or hate him. This is a good statement. I will say. Well, I guess the only exception is Ngannou. This is another thing he added. The only exception is Ngannou versus Joshua, and that's a specific KO or be KO'd early style matchup. I will say. Rico looked phenomenal, and if like boxers like Ryan Garcia or like somebody of that caliber stepped in there with a high level fighter in MMA, in the MMA octagon, it's not gonna last well. We just gotta keep it honest. But I agree with this statement, even though he's a bit of a debatable character. But I agree with the statement. I really do. But also we have Rico posting as well about the scorecards. He says, leave emotions out of it. Read the cards. 1 second left, heading into the 12th and final round. Onwards and upwards. Respect to Usyk. It was an honor to share the ring with you. Let's run it back, Turkey. And yeah, like I said, I don't agree with these cards. I think it's kind of bull. Yeah, if you read these comments, like everybody else is saying this as well. Bro, don't believe in this shit. You were winning the whole fight. Robbed. You have made You have made the Netherlands proud. You have won the fight clearly. Absolutely rigged. You the GOAT, bro. Be back even better. It's some bullshit. That fight was completely robbery. It was utterly chaos. I don't agree with the scorecards at all. But it was a great fight, man. Rico and Usyk, they put on a showcasing. That was actually pretty good. Even though I didn't really see no promotion behind it, the showcasing behind, like the show and match itself, was good. Ending was terrible. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Excuse me. My bad. Anyways, the matching was great. Ending was terrible. We just gotta keep it a buck. Last thing, final thing. Next weekend, upcoming UFC Fight Night, Song versus Figgy. I'm excited for this card. This card is an absolute banger. It starts around like 4 a.m. Eastern time. So, very early night for USA. But we got Song versus Figgy. We got Zhang versus Alonzo Mainfield. We got Sergey versus Talishin Teixeira. Kaya Sakura is coming back, fighting Cameron Smotherman. I mean, we got some fights. We really got some good fights. Right now, I'm leaning towards Song. I'm leaning towards Zhang. I think he's going to come back a little bit more improved. I think he learned from that Johnny Walker fight. I'm also going to go with probably Teixeira on this one. I did see him, sparring with Alex Pereira, so that's pretty interesting to see. We got Kaya Sakura versus Cameron Smotherman, the guy who fell over at the weigh-in. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm not. We got Kaya Sakura, though. He's back. Welcome back, boy. My boy. We got Jake Matthews versus Carlston Harris. We got Alex Perez coming back against Sumi Derji. I think I'm gonna go with Alex Perez. He's pretty good. And he's fought some good fighters. And yeah, that's that card. The rest are nobodies. That's my final take. I appreciate you all for watching. I mean, overall, it was a good fight. Terrible stoppage. I hope he goes for the appeal. You might as well try going to the judges' scorecards, or even just overturn. Yeah, probably just go to the judges' scorecards. That's probably the best option. But there's that for you. And yeah, appreciate that. See you.